So am I right in saying you haven't watched the Chip videos?
Nah, do you know what? I must tell you. What did I do? I saw the title of the video in it.
Yeah.
So I went on there, looked at a couple seconds, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be doing this because I forgot I record.
Yeah.
I come off it, but I was vexed, you know. I was mad because I was looking forward to this, and it's two. Isn't it two vids?
It's two.
So I feel like we got a whole lot.
A whole lot.
And I think it's going to be kind of saucy, to say the very least, though.
All right. So where the hell did this come from?
This is what I need to know, and I haven't looked enough to know if we have those answers yet. The first thing that I saw was the clip that the woman recorded of them lot rolling up. Was that Stormzy's car that they were walking back to?
I guess so. Whatever car they rolled up in is what they're walking back to. So I've seen a post that basically saying from Chip's manager apparently that explains why Stormzy came to the yard or the incident around.
Oh, this I haven't seen.
So I'll read this,
right,
which is meant to be from Chip's manager. She said, "We've been sitting on this video for a while, and my intention was not to post due to bigger things happening in the world." So she was sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
Don't piss me off today.
Sitting on a bad boy piece of information. Do you understand?
Don't piss me off today, Cuzzy, because I can't do her again today, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You've seen enough of this shit. Alright, cool. So, however, recently I feel like the agents are working in full effect, and as per usual, people behind the scenes are trying to make up lies and paint certain pictures to protect the culture.
Oh, wow.
Full well knowing what has gone down, and we've had enough.
Ross.
Stormzy pulled up unannounced to Chip's building with 3 other people. The building which I also lived in, but in a separate apartment. The building was secure with gates and an intercom system. He didn't knock, he came in and was posted in the car park screaming for Chip to come outside.
Wow.
After being told to leave twice, as Chip wasn't home, he refused to make his way to Chip's apartment on the top floor. Oh, he refused and made his way to Chip's apartment on the top floor, where family were inside, and it got heated, and he caused the commotion, so I called the police, and so did the neighbours. This video is after he got escorted out of the building by the police. God bless.
So the person who's written this is a randomer or his manager. I've heard people talking about his okay. I've heard people say
Ray.
All right. Ross. You see,
From CM.
We don't know Stormzy's character. We just know what we see. And based on what we see, I'm shocked that he's done what he's done. But I'm thinking, what was the reason?
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
You get me? Because I feel like that's not a small thing to turn up to somebody's yard, get through, have some heated discussion, argument, whatever else it was, with family there. Like, this is a whole lot of violations. So I'm trying to figure out this, which I'm probably not going to get the answer to, not for now at least. Hey.
Part of me's thinking, why is Stormzy doing road? Do you know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying, like
Stormzy's a millionaire, I'm sure, at this point. Like, why are you doing road?
this is what I need to know.
If anything, not that I condone violence or any shit that's to do with fucking going on the op block and looking for your ops and doing them something. Like, I don't condone any type of violence, gang violence or any of that. But if you're going to partake in that as a millionaire, why wouldn't you just get your brethren to go and do that without you?
This is what I'm saying.
That's the only part that I couldn't understand from the video.
This is why I originally thought, is this a publicity stunt?
Well,
is this a well thought out publicity stunt. But then I'm hearing that there were words exchanged with family there. I'm thinking that's a lot to say to cover up a publicity stunt. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a lot, so I'm kind of like...
Would people go to that length?
Yeah, that.
Well, you never
And
know.
Yeah, you never know, but it's
got
like...
a mixtape coming out, so...
That.
Well, Chip's a smart guy, so did this actually happen as not a publicity stunt?
And he utilised
sat
it.
on this bad boy piece of information.
You guys,
I'm sitting on a
you're gonna piss me off today, innit? It's so needed though.
He sat on his information from June, July, August, September. He sat on his information for 3-4 months because he knew that this would actually be a good way to then promote his project.
Yes.
So in other words, maybe not all of this is strategic. Maybe just Chip's half of it is strategic in that
And
I've sat on this for a while
is
and
key.
timing is key. And you know what? You did come to my house. I'm aware you would come to my house in June, but I'm gonna lay low. I'm gonna lay low. Do my thing, and then when I'm ready, I'm gonna air out your dirty laundry. I'm gonna tell everybody that you was doing road and come to my yard. So let's just quickly watch this video of him again.
Let's.
You think you can just pull up to people's houses? No one ain't gonna phone you, Stormzy. You're disrespectful, bro, and that's that. I don't even know what's happened, but you can't just pull up to people's houses like that. Stand there. Don't pull up to people's.
You know what I don't like? That cocky shit. As is what I hate cocky, man. The way that he's
the way
walking.
he's boxing.
Tell him to call me. Blood.
Yeah, one hand in pocket.
Blood. All of that there. I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like when you're really on smoke, there's no talking. And like I said, I don't know how everybody moves. I know everyone's not going to move like that, but I feel like when you're really, really on crud, are you talking shit? I don't know. Maybe we can get some answers, but
I don't know. I think certain men act differently. I think certain men are on a hype when they're actually going to do somebody something. And then you got those ones that talk too much and really ain't on shit.
this is what I'm trying to figure out now.
I think the guys that you're talking about are the guys that say very, very little because they're really about this life. And I don't even want to talk too much because I'm a doer, not a talker. So
That energy there.
but honestly, like I said before, I'm not saying that Stormzy's not or hasn't been about this life in a past life, but in your present life, Stormzy, you're a millionaire.
You can't be about that life.
You actually can't be about this life. I don't know why I can see you hooded up with 3 other dudes in black. I don't know why I'm seeing you do. Like,
Also, can I just say, it's daytime, bro. It's daytime. You lot are all in black. It's obvious to see who you are. You've been baited up already. I don't know why, if or why you thought that you wasn't gonna get baited up. But you might as well just warn what you're gonna wear. Obviously not too bait if you are trying to be a little discreet, because some things people will recognise as yours. But the all black thing, I'm like, it's too enough, and it was unnecessary. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody could have been wearing grey, you know, or something.
let it look less like a ride out.
Yeah, it's too enough, blood. That's too much for me, especially for the persona that we pick up of him. Like you said, we don't know what he was doing before this whole millionaire shit and whatever else and whatnot. But when you're doing so much good as well, why do you need to take it back? I think it's got to be a pride thing.
Is that what you said? Like, when you're doing so much good, this guy's putting kids in through uni, in Cambridge. This guy's writing books and he's got his own publishing thing. He's doing a lot of good. And then to just be riding out with the mandem.
That makes sense.
I need answers.
Yeah.
I need answers before I jump the gun and just be like, yeah, you're a dickhead for that.
Yeah.
I need answers.
This is why I want to know what the root cause of this was.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I hope so.
I'm sure we'll find out
At some point. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
So, you ready to watch these videos?
Oh yes, am I ready? Of course I am.
Okay.
So which one we watching first?
I don't know.
Because I saw the clip of the flowers thing. Was it the flowers thing?
Yeah, flowers.
With the body bags?
Yeah. Well, for context, they were both uploaded 16 hours ago.
Ah, okay. He's not playing around, is he?
About.
I love it still. Let's just watch the first one that we can see. Let's watch the flowers.
This
at
one,
the
yeah?
top. Yeah. This straight away is levels.
Look, I know where you live too, but that is not the point of this. Pull up, catch me lacking, plan failed, there's no avoiding this. Don't know what you heard about Essex, but it's calm, dog. And they ain't used to black people screaming down the car park. So let me ask you this, Mr. Roadman, cause you don't get the program. It seems like you wanna lose it all. If my niggas pull up at your gate, screaming, shouting down the place, who the fuck you think your neighbor's gonna call?
Oh shit!
I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
Don't piss me off today, blood.
I'm getting out.
Yo, listen. I don't know how we're gonna get through this video, you know. I really don't know, but you know what I love? What I love about Chip, yeah?
Love you, Chip.
He's just a smooth guy. He knows what he's doing and how to execute it with perfection.
Just a smooth motherfucker, aren't you?
That there.
You don't even need to hype. You don't even need to hype.
We're in what? How much have we watched on this video?
I don't know, because I don't up the timeline at this point.
58 seconds.
I don't even think we're there, blood. I just touched up the screen in a matter and I just you know what? I love the fact that he's literally addressed everything we've just addressed. He's like, are you trying to lose it all? I don't know about you, but you get me? People in my area ain't used to 4 rolling up and screaming down houses like.
So what did you really expect?
You're bringing attention to yourself here. Like, I don't know what this is all about, but are you trying to lose everything? Let me just go back. I'm just letting you know from now. I might have to get out again, depending on how this goes.
Pull up, catch me lacking, plan failed, there's no avoiding this. Don't know what you heard about Essex, but it's calm, dog. And they ain't used to black people screaming down the car park. So let me ask you this, Mr. Roadman, cause you don't get the program. It seems like you wanna lose it all. If my niggas pull up at your gate, screaming, shouting down the place, who the fuck you think your neighbor's gonna call? Picky choosy gangster, don't know why you think you're so hard. But millionaire does the ride outs in his own car, Lamborghini truck, nice one, reverse and go yard for all the indirect.
What millionaire does the riding out in his own car? I just said this, blood.
I think everybody's been saying this because I was like, whoa. I obviously don't know. I didn't have a clue what car that was. I didn't even know who the car belonged to. I didn't know if he was rolling up a man that was already in his car. I didn't have these answers. But what you said, everybody's been saying it like it's a mad thing, blood. But then this again makes me think, have you lost your mind?
You've confused me, Stormzy. You've confused me.
I feel like for you to go to these lengths, either it's got something to do with family.
I was gonna say, did he call your mum? Did he call your mum out? Did he say something about your mum? Because Chip's been known. Chip's been known.
I don't know what else is acceptable.
Thank you for bringing my son.
Oh shit, I forgot about that, but I forgot about that.
Never forget. I don't know. Let's just keep listening. Right? But who does the ride? What millionaire does the riding out in his own car?
Don't make sense.
Oh wait,
he's moving mad.
He's moving mad. And then there's the other thing of like, maybe he went out not with the intention to do anybody anything. Maybe it could have been a knock, let's talk.
Yeah.
But considering you've come to my house wearing all black with your hood on and 3 other geezers wearing the same attire, you've not come convincing me that you're just trying to talk.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
And I feel like it would have been a conscious decision to come like you're not coming to talk, which makes me think that he didn't come to talk.
Yeah, and tell him to phone me, innit? how's about you could have dropped me a message and told me to phone you? So really, you're not trying to talk?
What
Anyway.
you said.
You hear, I hope you go to all the yards. The niggas you were with ain't from your bitch, so what's the link now? Now you got outsiders in your ship, seem to sink them. If you know what's good for your life, just de-link them. And stick with Ed Sheeran, he gon' tell you about Chip's pen. On the day the people marching out, cause Black Lives Matter, you're trying to slide out. I said your verse was like, what's the mouth? Sent you my address out. 2 days later, trying to pull up with your tugs. What type of packet is you want? Gave you a chance to spin me on the tune beside me. You objected, I said cool and God bless and kept it moving. But it seems you won't be satisfied unless you see a shooting. Can you believe this is the same boy that does the gospel music? Lord, he was broken and he
Okay. Don't piss me off. I don't even, where's she going? Blood. 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 Blood.
I knew it was gonna come up, you know.
You can't not.
If you do gospel music and then you ride out on somebody, you think that's gonna go unnoticed?
Kind of miffy still. It's kind of miffy.
He had you on that one, Stormzy, before this even started. You can't be blinded by the Lord's grace and then ride out in your Lamborghini, blood.
That on crud. Boy.
He's just touching all the right... Chip, he doesn't miss a thing. Chip doesn't miss a thing. That's why you shouldn't beef with him. He doesn't miss a thing.
beside me, you objected, I said cool and God bless and kept it moving. But it seems you won't be satisfied unless you see a shooting. Can you believe this is the same boy that does the gospel music? Lord, he was broken and you fixed him, can you save him once again? And tell every gangster with him they can't save him from this pen. It's about goats and kings, this is not about ends. But just in case you all forgot, it's Northside. Goat music right. All time, to me that's Jay-Z. I see you trying to play him down in interviews, you crazy? Okay, you got money now, but still you got no wave beat. Me, I thought she broke your heart. I know it was ways, G. King just means a ruler of an independent land, so why you so offended? Cause you're not a king to me, fam, when you ain't done half the work or inherited that shit from right above. So maybe you just say it cause it works, or maybe cause you isn't on your world tour and you can't take the fame, you're just offline and at your home board. Stupid boy, you're Stormzy, you shouldn't be pulling up at no doors. But when my grabbed the kitchen, you weren't trying to go forward and so all of this. Ways, and I don't know. Can't lie, used to think you're safe, but I don't know.
Wow! You know what?
I love Chip.
Blood, how can you not? Okay, how can you not love what he does? Let me rephrase it. How can you not love his work rate, his accuracy, the facts?
2.
He don't play. He don't come to play.
And he don't run out of no f***ing bars. He's got them for days. He's too sharp with this. He's too sharp. He doesn't miss anything. So how can you run out of bars when you pre everything about a situation?
And this is what makes me think everything he's saying is facts. You can't.
I can't. I mean...
Blood.
And you know one thing about Chip? He's never claimed to be road like that. Even though he grew up in Tottenham and he's probably knows everybody in Tottenham who is about this life. He's never ever claimed to be about it himself. And with that comes an acknowledgement that people can do you something and you probably won't be able to do anything back, which is why he often references his pen game, and because that's really his weapon against everything and everyone. So when you got a man who knows he's not going to ride out on you, that's a dangerous man, you know, because he's got to use everything else that he's got at his disposal. He's not going to lie about anything because almost like the truth is his weapon. Like, do you know what I mean? Yes. Am I waffling or am I?
No, not in my opinion. How no? Everything that you're saying makes 100% sense.
You know, like that. Like
I do know like that.
If I know that I can't you up with anything, no firepower, no muscle, and all I have is the truth, like I'm going to use the truth against you because you can't. Like
there's no way that you can retaliate. You can retaliate, but are you gonna be on par? are you gonna be able to bring? And you know what, you can't even be on par, you have to be above to be able to compete with this.
All you can really do now
is maybe write something that you know isn't gonna be on the same level, because I know that Stormzy's got a couple bars in it, but Chip said it himself, like, are you just saying things for the sake of it?
Because it sounds good.
You get me?
Wow. Wow. he's cutting deep.
I hear that, blood.
And I love it.
Yes, man. I support this. Not gonna lie.
I love it.
Stormzy's cool and that, but he made in my opinion, from an outsider looking in with a little bit of information, he made the dickhead move. Chip, I feel like his retaliation, what can you do? What can you really do?
The thing is because this goes deeper, although I'm not too sure and we're not too sure what has led to all of this, there has been some indirects in a couple tunes between the two of them.
Okay.
But neither of them have really come out and said this about the other. Like even in the Stormzy Tion Wayne Dutchavelli, I don't know.
Yeah.
You've got Stormzy saying, is he sending for me? I don't know. Like that's literally the first line, and I think he was talking about Chip because of a previous, like, so this is deeper, but we just don't know how deep.
Yeah.
And now I feel like we're hearing some truth about ins and outs. So let's go back.
Stormzy, you shouldn't be pulling up at no doors, but when my grabbed the kitchen, you weren't trying to go forward and so forth. All of this just because of ways, and I don't know. I can't lie, used to think he's safe, but I don't know. Is he a driller or a gangster rapper? I don't know. He said use his Pentis gang, but now we pulling up at homes. Niggas is emotional, you know my ex, miss me. Anybody coming to take my life's coming with me. I'ma serve you humble pie and teach you about your history. I can't count on one hand how much man have dissed me. I thought it's Black Lives Matter, what you saying? Mine don't, let's catch him before he touches my wag. You know I'm cold, right today, March tomorrow. It's confusing at this rate, it's like I'm black and he's black, but in a way darker place. Fake ass activists, stop it, you're hardly Tupac. Jesus didn't die to save us all for you to do that. Said you're gonna finish me, bar for bar on the world stage, but when it's sticky, I'm the blue tack or the super glue. You heard I got tunes for you, then trust me, that was super true. Pulling out with strangers, boy, it's just between me and you. I said on here this, when my bro gets home, I pray don't do time again. What did you want him to do to you when he's on license for a napping? What was you gonna pop smoke me if I was lacking? Every year a new Judas, now it's you imagine. Caesar, cool, calm, collective, not erratic. Know your role, know your lane, furthermore stay in your place. They could've done a Gucci Mane if you was ever in the States. I would rather fill a page than tell my nigga fill his gauge. Cause trust me, I prefer it when he's here, don't want him in a cage. Imagine me falling out with rappers, sharing their addresses. I could name 3 in-betweeners that would sure be stressing. Finish who, on what mic? I got mine stressing. Birthplace, Shellington, Crescent, Kings get beheaded,
Shellington.
Okay.
Crescent.
Okay.
Chippy, you're not easy. Chippy, you're not easy.
And you know what's mad? We've still got one more. He's not done. I am speechless. I'm actually speechless. Like, I can't.
All that's left to say here on this one here is, Stormzy, you got some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. I think he's aired out your dirty laundry here, and he's called you out on some really contradictory behaviour. What is it? Rapper, driller, gospel?
Do you think
crud,
you can be all of the above?
Millionaire, road guy?
It's a lot, blood.
You're gonna kill me. Black Lives Matter.
It's a lot.
I thought Black Lives Matter. What mans don't. That's what he says. That's what Chip. Just Chip, man.
That's what he says.
That's what he said. Chip. Just Chip. Just Chip. Just. If there's one person in the scene that I feel like it's very risky to beef.
Yeah, I was gonna phrase it a bit different.
How was you gonna?
I was gonna say that you can't with, but what you said, because
he's just too.
We couldn't. Did you really expect anything less from Chip?
Absolutely not.
I need to know if anybody expected anything less, and if anybody is still not impressed with what they've just heard.
Listen, I can't remember what year it was, but it was 0 something, possibly 08. But Chip, little 16-year-old Chip said, "I am the grime scene savior. I am the grime scene savior." And at the time, you're thinking, "Oh, he's a little 16-year-old you. He's catchy, like like he's got bars still." And how come it's only now, 10 plus years later, that he's actually proven himself to be someone who literally can save the scene, like in the sense of sometimes we're just not thinking about grime. And if Chip gets into it with somebody, everybody cares all of a sudden. I now care about this beef. I now want to hear every single thing Chip's got to say. I want to hear it all.
Do you know what a sick power that is, blood?
Bro,
that's a fucking superpower. Because even when he said what he said when he was 16 years old, I don't know if he knew how far he was going to come. He probably did. He probably had it planned out all along. But did he know that he was not only going to be on these levels, but that people would flock to see what he does?
I don't think I don't know if you can predict that. I don't know.
This is what I'm trying to figure out. You get me?
All I know is a 16-year-old Chip, smart, straight A student, whatever you want to call him. I just feel he came into this game knowing that he was smarter than a lot of men. And I think when you know that you're intelligent like that, and you know that you've got bars, and you know that your pen game is ridiculous,
you know, and can really defeat your class.
You know that. I feel like he's gone through the scene knowing that nobody could ever lyrically with him.
Sick guy. Very sick guy.
Nobody. Still. And the only person who, in my head, who could ever, but would never, is Gets.
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't think anybody lyrically could intimidate another geezer, another MC, like Chip. Lyrically, this is lyrically, people.
I'm in 100% agreement with this.
That Chip is intimidating in any way, because let's be honest, he's really not physically, visually. But lyrically, in a war, I feel like Gets is the only other MC that would have man.
The energy is just different, blood. The energy is different, and I feel like, has anybody got that same energy? I don't think they do, as Gets, to be able to think that they can even step to Chip.
No.
You get what I mean?
Even if they've got the same energy, they ain't got the bars.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It's a package. It's a package. Yo.
Thank you, Chip, for reminding me how much I fucking love grime, though, because you do it every time. You do it every single time. We're grime babies at the end of the day.
Really are.
A lot of the time we're listening to other genres because that's what's in our faces and that's what's out. But every now and again, I love a little reminder of the grime scene, and it's
if you have it to offer, I'm always going to be on it. Always going to be on it. And with this level of skill, you can't not be. As grime heads.
It's true. And for those of you who are going to be like, oh, but it was a hip-hop beat, so it's not even grime. Blood, you know what we're trying to say. Chip is grime, blood.
Yes.
This is you've got somebody who's called himself the grime scene savior versus somebody who's now calling himself the king of grime. We're talking about grime. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what genre they're currently on, we know that this is a grime beef. So
very well put.